All right, I'm going to show you how I mix up my soaps here. I have my concentrate Eco Wash Roof and House Mix. This is stuff I love to use. It's got lemon scent to it. Besides just surfactant, it also has other cleaning agents in it. I use it for house and roofs. It's mixed basically 4-to-1. So I'm going to put 20 gallons of water in here. I'm going to put this whole bucket in. There's my whole 55 gallon drum of BC Cleansol. And the way it works is I just bought a cheap pump from Amazon, submersible pump. I add some color to it so I basically see it in my soap tanks. It's just a red dye. When you shoot it, you can't see the dye at all. It's just a market so you can see it in the soap tank. And I'll show you right here. This is what I test my booster with and all. This is gallons per minute, pressure and all. But that's how I know how much water I'm putting in here. So basically I want to put 20 gallons in here. So that's 5 times 4 is 20. And then the 5 gallon bucket. Like I said, it's 4-to-1. All right, let's go ahead and zero that out. And we're going to put 20 gallons in here. All right, we got 20 gallons in here now. Actually hit 20.8, about 21 gallons. I was a little slow on the trigger. Then I'm going to go ahead and pour all 5 gallons in. All right, we all got the 5 gallons of soap in. I got this red tracer dye I got off Amazon for 25 bucks for 5 gallons. I'm just going to go ahead and put about a half a cup in. And then I like these. These are like pickle jars. These covers just snap on. See here, it just snaps on. I cut a little cutout in the back for the extension cord and the hose. Now I take these and I plug them into my truck and fill my soap tanks. But what I also do is I have another fitting here. Before I fill the soap tank up, or what I'm doing now is putting soap in it, before I put soap in the truck, I click this on, turn this on here. You can see it running through right now. That's how I mix it before I put it in the truck to give it a good mix. But now that it's added 20 gallons of water and the 5 gallons of this, I'll let this mix up for about an hour or so. And by that time, I should see a little bit of red in here. If not, I'll add more dye to it. And then we're ready to fill the truck. See, this is how we fill the truck up. Later on, I'm going to have a mount with these on it, like a bulkhead mount. But that's our SH. And here's our house roof. You see how it has a bulkhead fitting on it? You're going to screw this. Like I said, I'm going to mount this to a nice mount. Now, if you look here, the reason why I add the red to it, you see this tank right here? That's our roof and house mix. If it was clear or yellow the way it is, I couldn't see it in the soap tank on a sunny day. So I had just enough color so I could see it in the tank. This one here is basically just water. This is my roof and house mix. This is my neutralizer. And over here is BC Cleansol Straight, 20 gallons. All these are 20 gallon tanks. Okay. Now, this is my bulk SH tank. This is how I fill it up. You got your valve on the bottom, finished Thompson pump on the bottom here. The handle's pure bleach. This is the portion that connects into the truck. Now, one important thing I found out is, I don't know why, but you close that valve off, and this valve is closed here. For some reason, the bleach reacts to something and causes a lot of pressure. So basically what I did was I took a ball valve here, put it around, and it goes to the top of the tank. So when I'm not using it, that valve is shut off. This valve plus this quick disconnect is always shut off unless it's connected. But whatever pressure builds up in this line between here, when I shut this off, between the pump and all this, it'll just bleed back in the tank. Plus, I use this because we all know we get a little bit of sediment on the bottom of the bleach tanks. So what I do before I put it in my truck is I go ahead and let me plug this in. Now you notice our soap mixed up. It's been about an hour. You can see it's red. What I do is I open this up. It comes around. And you can see the bleach here. I let it circulate. I let it get whatever little sediments are on the bottom of the tank. I let it circulate through it. So it suspends in the bleach and I don't necessarily get anything in my bleach tank on my truck. All right, we let that go. Now we're just going to take this and we're just going to plug it into here. Let me see if I can do it one-handed. Can't. Put my phone down for a second here. See how it pops in? These are about $60 each. They come from Chemline. We're going to plug it in here. We're going to open the valve. Nothing is pumping in because it's relieving through here. Once you turn this off, now we're pumping into the tank. It's only like a 3 gallon a minute pump. That's all I want. It stops it from foaming because, you know, most SH will foam a little bit if you have it going in there at like 10 gallons a minute. So now we're filling the truck up. Now here's the soap. Like I said, I've been having it run, and before I put it in the truck, I always connect it so it mixes itself. You can see here. This is again about 2-3 gallon a minute pump. Don't want anything faster because I don't want to foam up the soap tanks. So I'm going to hit this button. It's going to pop it off. This line's going to come over here. We're going to connect this. And we're in business. She's filling up. Like I said, we're filling this tank up here now. Like I said, it's a slow pump. Don't want anything more because I find that you start getting a lot of foam. So we're going to let that sit there and pump in. See now, our bleach tank is almost full. So we come over here, just pull the extension cord. We'll let it get a little bit more. Truck is on a slight slant. All right, pull it. Look at that, not even a drip. Nothing. Gonna shut off. Gonna wrap up our hose here. Gotta shut our valve off just so it doesn't keep any pressure on here. I'm gonna open this up and I'm gonna shut this valve off here. That's how we fill SH. Not a drip, not climbing on the truck, nothing. Now our soap is still pumping. Right here, like I said, it's a lot slower. It's a small little pump, which I'm fine with. And we could use that cheap little submergible pump from Amazon because it's not like it's a caustic or anything. It's just basic soap. Like I said, when we're done, all we're going to do is just hit the button and pop it off. Roll it back up. That's why I fill the truck up.